1Cloud9, 1Cloud9. Unpopular opinions that will probably piss you off too. I did the first one. We gotta keep going. This is number 2. Let's get it.
Popular opinions that will probably piss you off.
Let's
At least
get it.
half of Sabrina Carpenter's audience doesn't care about her music. They just think she looks good. As a matter of fact, this isn't just for Sabrina Carpenter. This is for a good amount of female artists in general. But I mean,
Wait, what? Bro, Sabrina, I keep seeing that name. I don't know who she is. I don't even know how she look like for real.
think she looks good. As a matter of fact, this isn't just for Sabrina Carpenter. This is for a good amount of female.
They all look good though. Hold on, what's he talking about? That's Doja. I mean, I'm in the way. Hold on. Doja Cat finance. Let me see. I bet. Let's get it.
Artists in general. But I'm using her as an example. Now, walk with me. Before you say I'm wrong, what's the first thing that you think about when you think of Sabrina Carpenter? As a matter of fact, let me answer that for you. You don't think of espresso. You think of her doing those sex positions on stage. Prove my point.
I don't know.
Exactly. I mean, don't get me wrong. Her music is cool. It's alright. It's decent. It's listenable. At the same time, we all know of Sabrina Carpenter because of her crazy antics, not because of her music.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Hell, I've probably listened to an Olivia Rodrigo song before I listened to the Sabrina Carpenter one. Again, don't think it's bad. Just
I don't know who that is either.
You most likely don't care either. Hell,
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
because most of her audience doesn't really care about her breakups. They just care about her ass cheeks, and they're trying to see those over her getting her heart broken. Game is game. Ball is ball. Next one. Number 2, being weird on social media is only cool if you're attractive. Just being
Weird on social media is cool if you're attractive. I agree. I agree. Yeah, I agree. Depends what kind of weird though, cause obviously if you got like a goofy ass person being weird. Nah, we gotta talk about weird. Define weird because there's so much weird shit in the world, bro. And even the things I find weird, you guys may not, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like, I agree. I agree.
Being honest, I don't like that this is true, but it is true. I'm gonna keep it a bean. For instance, if somebody like Quinn Blackwell wasn't fine, people would think she's a literal psychopath. And the same thing with Ted Bundy. Like, imagine linking with a girl and she had a teeth collection in her drawer. You would think she's insane, right? Now imagine if that girl looked like Ash Cash. Now all of a sudden she's just.
I agree. I see where he's going with it.
My point proven exactly. Next up. Thing number 3. People need to stop being embarrassed so much and just live life. Just because
Facts.
you have a rip in your pants.
Facts, bro. Literally facts.
This doesn't mean it's the end of the world. People need to be more comfortable with being humans, not robots.
Facts. Be comfortable with fucking up. Be comfortable with your pants being ripped. Be comfortable with a stain on your shirt because you was eating a glizzy full of ketchup. Like, be regular, bro. Who cares? It happens to everybody. It can happen to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I agree 100%.
Let yourself be a fuck up. And instead of being embarrassed, laugh at it and move on with your life.
Laugh at it. Make yourself the butt of the joke. People trying to come at you with some jokes and like try to roast you and shit. Take it all in and throw it back at yourself. Watch them not have shit else to say, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like everybody else does. Like nowadays, people are too scared to dance at a party. Brother, that's the whole point of being here. To dance. I promise you, nobody thinks that you're cooler by standing on the wall trying to live life, Jazz. The hoes are not impressed. And also, most of the time, nobody really cares about your Instagram flick. So wear what you want and just post what you want. Stop caring about other people. You're not an influencer. You're a human being. Stop trying to act like one. Thing number 4, fist fighting should only be reserved for actual serious conflict. If it's anything besides that, then talk it out like real men. Or like a real woman. Let's be inclusive. Like if fighting is the first thing you want to do after you get into a disagreement, I'm gonna be honest, you need to grow up. Like honestly, that
you need some anger management classes or something, boy. You can't talk. You don't know how to talk. You can't have a conversation, a grown adult conversation, to get to the bottom of the confuffle, bro. Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Just stop being cool after high school, bro. Like nobody cares that you want to fight. We're grown adults. Learn to talk out disagreements. The only time you should honestly fight is to defend yourself or defend your family. Besides that, you're doing a little bit too much. Just talk it out like decent human beings. Fighting is just pointless.
And if they don't want to talk, walk away. Because they probably are the fighting type. Walk your ass away. There's no need to get into some shit. You feel me? God forbid anything happens or it gets worse. There's no fucking point, bro. If you can't have a grown conversation with somebody, they're not grown enough. Simple as that. Don't talk to them. Get away from them. Simple. Move on about your day. They can go argue with somebody else.
Thing number 5, height doesn't matter unless you're a professional athlete. Unless you're trying to guard LeBron or get massaged like Deshaun.
Agreed.
Height doesn't really matter in your life. Let's keep it a bit. Yeah, women care about it theoretically, but at the same time, as long as you're masculine, women don't really care about it. They just say they did. I seen a 5'4" guy pull a 6-foot girl the same day he met her, and the only thing he did was just be himself. But also, he had confidence. When you really that, it really doesn't matter how tall you are.
Well, you could be 6'5", no confidence, you ain't getting shit. And if you bagging, how long is it gonna last? You ain't confident, you ain't man, you ain't manly, whatever, right? Like, none of that. You're not masculine. What's going on? All you got is height. That's it. I'll get somebody short, 5'4", whatever, confidence, masculine, everything else, he's winning every time, bro, compared to the tall one. 100%.
In mind to all of my short niggas out there. Height doesn't matter. Unless you try to guard Steph Curry, I'm not gonna lie to you. Next one, I'd rather trust a bad person who's honest about who they are than a quote-unquote good person who lies a lot. Honesty is very valuable, and in my opinion, I'd rather trust a bank robber who's gonna tell me he robbed a bank than a financial advisor who steals money from me on the low. At the end of the day, steals money from me on the low. At the end of the day, they're both thieves, but at least one admitted. Nobody's perfect, and people try to portray that they're perfect all the time. So don't trust the people who do, and trust the people who are honest about who they are, even if they're not the best person. Because in all reality,
bro, he's like, what is it, 7? He's 7 for 7 right now, bro. What? He ain't say one thing where I disagree.
Nobody's perfect. And the people who try to portray that they're perfect are the real ones that need to be watched at all times. Next up, war is the stupidest thing ever. And instead of innocent men dying for leaders who don't care about them, those same leaders should duke it out to a battle of the death instead. And I guarantee a lot less wars would happen. Plus, that would be entertaining as fuck. I mean, imagine Trump and the president of China just duking it out for the ones. That would be peak entertainment.
That's hella bread, bro. What? They out here trying to make money and, you feel me, come up with certain things to make more money. Motherfucker, throw hands. That, bro, that alone can make up for like 2-3 businesses that they're trying to get into or create. Guaranteed, bro. Guaranteed.
Like, you can't tell me otherwise. And I'm totally not bringing that up because of a recent controversy that's happening in the world right now. Stop involving innocent people into your battles. Because I promise you, I have no problem with any other country except ours. And I'm sure a lot of people will agree with me, especially the soldiers that are fighting for your country. So be a man and go fight yourself.
You know, all right, speaking of fighting for the country and war and stuff, right? You know what really baffles me, gang? Homeless veterans. How is it somebody that fought for the country, risked their lives, fucked up their mental health and all of that in the process? Not everybody, but some are homeless, gang. Like, I understand people make certain decisions that can put them in that situation. But like, gang, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Some of them should have unlimited resources and help, no matter what the fuck they got going on, bro. Again, I understand certain decisions puts them in that situation. I get it. But the ones who don't make certain decisions that get them to that point, it's like, I don't know, bro. Retired veterans that are homeless. That shit blows my fucking mind.
Just like back in the medieval days, the kings always led their soldiers to battle. What changed? Next up, I'd rather an all-natural 7 out of 10 than a BBL plastic 10 out of 10. In all honesty, real beauty isn't makeup and lip fillers. It's stretch marks and bad acne. In all honesty, real beauty isn't makeup and lip fillers. It's stretch marks.
Give me all of that. I'll kiss all over that shit.
Marks and bad acne.
I'll pop each and every one of these. Sounds gross, but I don't give a fuck, gang. If you my girl and you got acne, stretch marks, cellulite, scars, I love it. I love it. Let me kiss all over and rub all over that to make you feel better. What, gang? And you're natural? You're not. Oh my. Give me the 7 natural. Give me the 7 natural over plastic 10. please and thank you, bro.
Acne. I don't want to see you at your best. I want
What?
to see you at your lowest because I still find you attractive. And a lot of the time,
Facts. Nah, this motherfucker spitting, boy. He's like, what is this? 10 for 10? There's not one disagreement, bro.
times I find you more attractive because I don't want to love an IG baddie. I want to love a real person. And sometimes women don't understand that, but y'all should because it will save y'all a lot of stress. Because I promise you the beauty standards.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. These people on social media venting about I can't find the right one, this and that. That's a whole conversation in itself, gang. I could be here for hours talking about that shit. The people online complaining, male or female, about they can't find a real one, this and that, or they want something. Y'all saying all that shit. Y'all saying all that shit, but are quick. Y'all are fucking quick to cut the ones that are actually winning to hold it down for you and do everything for you and make sure you good and shit weird as fuck, gang. Motherfuckers are never gonna learn, and then they end up with somebody who fucks them over, gang. Sorry, not sorry. That's what you get for fucking dubbing the other dude or the other girl. The fuck, bro?
That y'all try to set it on yourselves, y'all are setting on yourselves. A lot of guys just don't care. As long as we can find a good girl who actually loves and cares about us, who we personally find attractive, we're gonna be straight. You don't have to have big titties, big ass, and big lips. I don't care. I
don't give a fuck, gang. Give me one of these. Give me one of these. No disrespect when I say that. I don't care. I don't care, bro. I see past that. I see past all of that shit. You don't got no butt? Let's go hit the gym. We're gonna perk it up a little bit. You too skinny? I'll feed you a little bit of sun, you feel me? We gonna eat. You can gain the weight. You too big? Let's go hit the gym together. Slim you down a little bit. Whatever makes you happy and comfortable. Let's go do it. Shit that changes, bro. People are too strict on how somebody looks in terms of weight. Too fucking strict. When the shit they're being strict about can change, can be altered, bro, can get better or worse, like this, you feel me, bro? I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know what it is. I've heard multiple situations where you got a couple, bro, they've probably been together for a good amount of time and they end up breaking up because they just don't find them attractive anymore, in terms whether that's weight loss or weight gain. You fucking idiot. You fucking bozo.
Guarantee most guys don't care either, especially the man for you. Stop trying to please all of us and please the one that's meant for you. And the only way you can please him is by being yourself. That is what he will like, not Kylie Jenner. Like I said earlier, I guarantee half of the pressure you put on yourself is put on you by other women. And you shouldn't try to please other women by looking good. You want to please yourself or the guy you want. So stop caring. I promise you, women be so jealous of other pretty women.
They be OD, gang. They be tweaking, bro. Oh my god, gang. I blame social media. Celebrities, social media. I blame that shit. People just look at all that and like, damn, I want to be like that. I want what they got. I want to look like that. I don't know, gang. Cooked. Shit's cooked.
Locked up again. Next up, school is just programming for you to be a worker. You go to school from 7 to 3 and you work a job from 9 to 5. Do the math. They want you to be a worker, not a human. Because when you really think about it, half the information we learn in school we don't really need. And they're really just giving us work so they can teach good work ethic. So when we get to our jobs, we're actually grinding. And when we get burnt out, we're used to it because we did it all throughout high school. Plus, outside of elementary school, school doesn't allow you to be creative. And one of the most important things for a human to do is be creative. Creating life is the best feeling in the world. Literally, that's why it feels so good. And creating something and bringing it into this world is one of the best feelings you can ever feel. But school draws you away from that and puts you in an office chair. Quite literally, which is why I just think it's a glorified prison disguised as beneficial. And I'm not just saying that because I'm unemployed. I'm really just saying that because, well, I am unemployed. But I'm unemployed because I chose to be a creator, like I was always meant to be. Which is why a good amount of people...
He's self-employed. Let's put it like that. He's not unemployed. Content creators are not employed. They make bread, bro. They're self-employed. You know what I'm saying? I agree, though. I feel like the least everybody should be doing is getting their diploma. The least, the very fucking least. Get your diploma, gang. Whatever you want to do after high school, that's up to you. You feel me? That's up to you. At least get your diploma, though.
Hate school because they want to be creators, not workers. But some people are really good at being workers, so they just end up doing that. There's nothing really wrong with that. It's just what you want to do with your life. Plus, you can work a job and still create on the side. I ain't gonna lie. But if you were wondering why you don't like school, it's because you don't like working. At least for somebody else's dream, not yours. Next up, jorts is L fashion. I'm gonna keep it a beam. I will never get.
First disagreement. Jorts is L fashion, gang. Bro, what is this shit about jean shorts, bro? What's wrong with jean shorts? What is wrong with jean shorts, bro? I never understood that. I never understood the whole negative thing behind jean shorts, bro. Never understood it. Why? When? How? Where?
Somebody else's dream, not yours. Next up, jorts is L fashion. I'm gonna keep it a beam. I will never get jiggy with wearing jean shorts. I will either wear jeans or shorts. Mixing the two just doesn't work, especially when they're very long. It kind of just looks like you just dropped in from the 2000s.
I disagree. But I bust out some jean shorts. I'm cooling, boy. I put a fresh fit on that motherfucker with jean shorts, boy. Can't tell me nothing. Fuck is you talking about? This is the first disagreement, bro. I disagree.
I get that's the whole point, but at the same time, I'm not really a 2000s type of fashion type of guy. When you really think about it, we're really going back to the 2000s style of fashion. Everyone's wearing baggy shit now. I ain't gonna lie. We're really just flip-flopping at this point because I swear 5 years ago, everybody wanted to wear skinny jeans. Now you get called gay if you wear something that slightly hugs your thighs. Like, bro, I remember a time where you got called homeless for wearing baggy shit. Now it's popular. I ain't gonna lie. This shit crazy.
Yo, fashion be changing too fucking often, though. The old shit be coming back. Then new shit comes, dies out. That new shit in a few years, you feel me, for our kids or our kids' kids, they're gonna wear the same shit that was asked now. And yeah, it's a flip-flop, gang. Wear what you like, wear what makes you feel good, wear what's comfortable. And I'm gonna slap on some jean shorts whenever, however, why ever, everything.
Not hating or judging though, it's just crazy. Next up, anime is the best genre of television right now. And I'm gonna be honest, this is my personal opinion, but this is also kind of facts right now. I don't care about Love Island, I don't care about The Bachelor, and I for damn sure don't care about no freaky ass Too Hot to Handle. All I care about is Solo Leveling, Dan to Dan, and Windbreakers, bro.
I wish I grew up on anime, I'm not gonna lie. I agree, because even cartoons nowadays is not fucking it. Cartoons nowadays is not it anymore, bro. Them bitches do not hit like they used to. Unless the longer running shows like SpongeBob, Family Guy, South Park, shows like that, right? Those are valid. But the new cartoons, gang, and the redos and the remakes and ass, bro. Anime, of course, tops all of that. 100%.
If you're not watching these three anime, you're missing out. Now, I'm not just throwing shots at reality TV. Regular TV, well, it's actually been pretty good, but I just think anime's better. I mean, I can't lie, Abbott Elementary is a cool comfort show. Forever on Netflix was low-key eating, and The Last of Us was good until they this season, I'm not gonna lie. But honestly, anime is just kind of peaking right now, and hopefully it keeps going on this run, because I don't want this to take the age like Michael B. Jordan's secret signature milk. If you can't guess what I'm talking about his name. Last but not least, NBA playoffs is way better than NFL playoffs, but NBA season is far worse than NFL.
NBA playoffs, NFL over NBA. I see it. I can't really speak on this because I barely watch it. Literally, bro, last time I watched TV, it was years ago, gang. I ain't gonna lie. In terms of sports, I'm not really in tune with all of it. But when it is popping off, I see it.
Playoffs is way better than NFL playoffs, but NBA season is far worse than NFL season. It's not close, I'm not gonna lie. If you need proof for this, just look at this year. Nobody cared about the NBA until the playoffs hit, and now it's the biggest thing in the world besides soccer. And in my opinion, NBA is just better than the NFL playoffs. It just is. Because the NFL playoffs isn't bad, but it's just okay. And nobody really cares until it's the Super Bowl anyway, so it's just kind of like whatever. But the NFL season, though, see, that's peak right there. Partly because of red zone betting, and it's just just a vibe. It's just football. Amazing. Honestly, feel like just because of how many games are played, but at the same time, it's whatever. If the NBA season was shorter, I feel like low-key it would go bad for them NFL season, but it's just too many games to really care. But for some reason in the playoffs, it's just perfect. It's just the perfect amount of games. I feel like this is the same thing for college football and basketball too. March Madness, yay. Regular season, no. College football season, yay. Postseason, yeah. Besides that, I appreciate y'all for watching. Go follow the Twitch if you want to see me yet more. Follow my second channel.
www. Shout out Cloud9, boy. Yeah, that man was bar for bar with everything minus this one over here about the jean shorts. Yo, I don't care, but I'm busting out the jean shorts. No cap. No cap. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it's been on the come up as well. At least what I see on Instagram with like brands and stuff. I don't know. To each their own. This is all opinions at the end of the day. You feel me? I ain't judging. Alternate title. Unpopular opinions that shouldn't be unpopular. Yeah. Pretty much. My unpopular opinion, women's biggest ops always has and always will be other women. And themselves. This 100%. Men and women, biggest op being themselves. I would say that as well. Don't call blank at 3 a.m. vids, bro. I missed 2017. 525. This one is dead ass true. The school system was made for our kids to become factory workers. You know? Oh man. Hey, W video. What do you guys agree and disagree with? Let me know.